Good evening, my dear students. I am coming with a new problem using matrix method in continuation to my last lecture. Here the problem is on your screen. The problem is given that A is a matrix of 3 by 3. You have to find A inverse, and using A inverse you have to solve the system of equations. This problem is little different way. It is not directly given, then solve the system of equations by matrix method. You have given a matrix, you have to find the inverse of that matrix, and after getting the inverse you have to, using this, solve the system of equations. Okay, solve this system of equations. Now since the matrix A is given, so how to find the inverse? We know that A inverse is equal to what? 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. Okay, so first you find determinant of A, and if determinant of A not equal to 0, then you can say that the inverse of the matrix exists. And after getting determinant of A, you have to find the adjoint of A. Next step is adjoint of A. To know the adjoint of A, you have to know cofactor matrix. So to get the cofactor matrix, you have to find the cofactors of every elements in the determinant of the matrix. Clear, everybody? Now to find the determinant of A, here you see your determinant. So determinant A is equal to, after expanding you will get minus. I am not explaining this. I hope you understand, and you can expand the determinant easily. Since determinant of A is equal to -1, which is a non-zero quantity, and therefore A inverse exists. Okay, A inverse exists. Now to find the adjoint of the matrix. To get the adjoint of the matrix, you have to know about the cofactors of every elements. Let Aij be the cofactors of small aij in determinant of A. This is the statement you have to write at the beginning of the problems whenever you are going to find the cofactor. And here are the cofactors. I am not going to explain here again how you get the cofactors. Many problems already solved, and you already find how to find the cofactors, and you try and you can do that, how to find the cofactors. So cofactor of the first row, these are the cofactor of the first row, and these are the cofactors of the second row, and these are the cofactor of the third row of the particular matrix or particular determinant of the square matrix. What is adjoint of A? Adjoint of A, we know that adjoint of A is equal to what? Adjoint of A is equal to transpose of cofactor matrix. How to get the cofactor matrix? You have to replace the first row by corresponding cofactors, again second row by its corresponding cofactor, third row by its corresponding cofactor of the original matrix, and then take transpose. You will get this matrix. That means row or row becomes what? Columns. And finally you get the adjoint of the matrix. And now what is the inverse? By using the formula 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. Determinant of A is equal to -1. 1 by -1 is equal to -1. Okay. Now since minus means a -1 is there, this -1 is included inside the matrix, then it will be multiplied with every element, because it is a scalar multiplication. Properties of scalar multiplication tells, if any number is multiplied with the matrix, then this number will be multiplied with every element of the matrix. So माइनस मल्टीप्लाई करो तो क्या होगा? 0 होगा, 1 होगा, -2 ये रो मिलेगा, देन -2 + 9 -20 ये रो मिलेगा, देन 1 + 5 -13 ये रो मिलेगा, -1 + 5 and -13. Okay, finally you get this is the matrix. Okay, आपको this is the inverse of the matrix. So first part of the problem is complete. Now we are going to solve the second part. What is the second part? Second part is that using A inverse you have to solve the system of linear equations. So first we will what to do? We'll convert the system of equations into matrix form first. Okay, the system of equations, whatever the system given, this system of equation can be written in matrix form as X is equal to B. What is A? This is A is the coefficient matrix. This matrix and in your questions the given matrix A are both same. You compare this, both are same. That's why I am naming is again A. x is equal to what, xyz, b equal to what, 11 minus 5, 3. Minus 3. Okay, this is the column matrix, this is the solution matrix, it is also a column matrix. Now from this equation, if you pre-multiplying both side by A inverse, why I am multiplying by A inverse? Because already A inverse exists. So multiplying by A inverse, you get what? By associative law, it can be written as like that, A inverse A into x. Okay, and which is equal to what? I equal to ix is equal to what? Finally x. So here I am multiplying, pre-multiplying. Very important that if you multiply left of the both the equations, both side, and then you will get what? You can say it is a pre-multiplying. If you multiplying A inverse in the right of both side, you can say it is post multiplying. So x is equal to A inverse B. You can do post multiplying or you can do pre-multiplying, no issue. Therefore x is equal to what? A inverse B. x means what? x y z. A inverse तो already हम लोगों को मिल गया, and b from the this particular that is system of equations. And finally, if you multiply this, what you will get? If you multiply this, the first row, first column, 0 into 11, 0 मिलेगा, 1 into minus 5, क्या मिलेगा? minus 5 मिलेगा, minus 2 into minus 3, then 6 मिलेगी, all plus होगा, and there is no other column, so no need to go right of the second row, second column, third column, like that. Now second row, first column, minus 2 into 11 minus 22, 9 into minus 5 minus 45, minus 23 into minus 3, 69. Similarly third row, this column multiply करो तो ये मिलेगी. अब ऐड करने के बाद क्या मिल रहा है? It is 1, this is 2, this is I am not going to explain this. And these both the matrix are of same order. This is 3 by 1 matrix, this is also 3 by 1 matrix. So comparing the corresponding elements, you will get x is equal to 1, y equal to 2, and z equal to what? 3. So this is the solution of the system of linear equations. Now what is your job? You have to put the value of x, y, z in any two equations, and if these two equations are satisfied, then you are confirmed that your answer is correct. And since two equations satisfied by the value of x, y, z, then automatically third equation also will also be satisfied. You don't need to check. So I hope this is a little bit different problem, that you are not using the matrix method directly. First you find A inverse and then use A inverse in the matrix method and get the solution of the system of equations. Hope that you understand. And I have solved 3-4 problems regarding matrix method, and I make you understand how to use matrix method in a system of linear equations to solve the system of linear equations. So you take few problems of the text and solve at your own, and also some examples are there. So all the example to be solved, and you will get full idea, and you will be confident enough to solve any questions will ask in the final in the examinations. You can do it. So this is my appeal. Practice well. Regular practice is required, and whenever you are going to solve such type of questions to find the inverse of a matrix, concentration level is very much required. Sincerity in calculation is very much required. If you do that, then there will be no mistake. Otherwise silly mistakes. One suppose क्या है, आप प्लस के जगह में माइनस लिख दिया, कोफैक्टर निकालने में तो सारे प्रॉब्लम को गलत हो जाएगी. तो इसीलिए होशियारी बहुत ज़रूरी है. आप होशियारी रख के और अच्छे से प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करें, कॉन्फिडेंट के साथ सॉल्व करें, आपको आंसर ज़रूर मिलेगी. और इससे आपको एक क्वेश्चन आती है एग्ज़ाम में, 6 मार्क का क्वेश्चन आती है, तो उसमें आप 6 मार्क मिल सकती है. तो होप दैट this is my that is advice to you the people. Thank you very much. Thank you.